Welcome to Compai's Expat channel. I'm Compai. I am Sosua's voice of reason. Back in the studio again with my good friend Manuel, the Good Life Sosua. Guys, can't say enough good things about Manuel. Truly respect him and his family immensely. So we get asked all the time, don't we, Manny?
Yeah.
John, it's now a good time to buy. I think it's a good time to buy. I think it's going to be a better time to buy in the future.
Yeah.
There's the amount of fire sales coming on the market is just growing every day.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So since, let's say, the occupancy rate has been dropped significantly for, let's say, 2025 and 2026. So a lot of people, let's say property owners, they're just taking out money from their pocket to pay the HOA fees or to pay their mortgage because they don't even have, let's say, income with that rental, So at the end, for the 2026, 2027, people will start selling their units because it will not be affordable for them. But let's say 5 years, let's say long term, it will be great. A lot of people will be coming back. And the reason is because of the investment that the government will be making. It's still a process, let's say with Punta Bergantin, that they're currently building right now. But that is a long-term project. So at the end, people that are going there, it's like a small town. That's the small Punta Cana, but at the end, people will love to come here to town. Well, you have like all the discos, beautiful beaches. You have everything in one small town. So all those people are going to be there first, and they will be coming back to town. So at the end, this will be like, it's a long-term investment. You will not see your money instantly, but in case you have some cash sitting down, it will be a good time to invest. Let's say end of 2026, 2027, it will be a good day to invest.
Here's my opinion. Again, pre-COVID, post-COVID. Post-COVID, people were buying the hype.
Yeah.
They had to get into the market. They were, and I say this all the time, they're listening to these real estate agents who don't know the market here, who just came down in the same time period. They're listening to other YouTubers who are taking a day trip here, signing a commission contract and promoting that.
Yeah.
All that's done. And one thing, if you got caught up in that, hold those people's feet to the fire. You told me if I bought here, it would go up 10%, and you told me the project would be done in this time. Hold them accountable because they made money off of you.
Yeah.
It's accountability.
Of course, yeah.
But there were so many people that wanted to get in, and they got in without being able to pay cash.
Yeah.
They took home equity loans. They took out line of credits on their properties back home. All that's putting a burden now as the economy gets worse back home. So what are they going to do? So they're not making the rental income here.
Yeah.
They have fees here that they have to pay, but they also got to pay the mortgage back home.
Yeah.
These people are going to do a fire sale to unload that property.
Yeah.
But be careful, because what I think they're going to start doing is they're going to try to play the game. I'll hold the mortgage.
Yeah.
I'll do this. Guys, you really got to be careful when you get involved in that. I suggest talk to his brother, who was Gabriel, the attorney that I had on the 2 videos with. It's going to be a great time to buy, provided you have the cash to buy it.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to buy it and hold it and not have to make money off it right away, you are going to come out of this downturn in such a good position.
Exactly.
You're going to be thankful. I wish I was a little bit younger. If I was your age, man, I would be like, this is the time.
And the cool thing about this, like in terms of long-term investment,
there's a lot of places to rent in Sosua. If you're looking for peaceful, affordable, and tranquil, look at Casa De Compai, Sosua's hidden gem. When you're ready to reserve at Casa De Compai, my contact information is in the description down below.
Is that we're gonna have a lot of more locals coming as well. And the reason is because of the new Amber Street that they will building. So now from, let's say, Santiago to Puerto Plata, instead of 1 hour, 15 minutes, it will just be 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You're gonna be already here. So it will be a great opportunity for, let's say, people from Santiago, Santo Domingo, to come and visit this place. So it will be a great opportunity for you to have a place here to rent out to people.
I think and this is going to offend people, but correct me if I'm wrong, you're Dominican. There was a conscious decision by the locals to change the culture of Sosua with the backing of the federal government.
Yeah.
That action alone changed the tourist structure of Sosua. And a lot of people who hitched their wagon to one demographic lost that income.
Yeah.
They're going to be the losers going forward. And guys, it's still here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not in your face. It's
Yeah.
just, it's still the same fun Sosua. If
Yeah.
anything, it's going back to what it was 8, 9, 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Where it just wasn't as in your face, but it was here.
Exactly.
We don't need to brag about it. We don't need to do videos about it.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going back again.
Yeah.
And I think as we come out of this changing of culture, it's going to help lift the real estate market to where it's more acceptable to more couples,
Yeah.
to younger families.
Exactly.
Because when the Dominican money starts coming here, watch out. That's going to be the big thing. And Dominicans, everybody thinks, oh, we don't have the people coming down just for the pay for play that stick a fork in it, it's done.
Yeah.
That's not the case, guys. That actually hurt us. And we did a video the other day where we did the statistics where it showed how things were going down as everybody was bragging about how much of a pay for play town this was and how it affected everything.
Yeah.
So I think in the next 18 months there are going to be some fire sales going. It's going to be a great time to get in and especially the guys who are getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
If you can come down here and buy your retirement property 4 or 5 years before you retire, you're set.
Or maybe, for example, instead of thinking in short-term rentals, how about you thinking long-term tenants, So you can just keep that apartment at least maintained until things changes, You can make a 1-2 years contract with a long-term tenant, not making money, obviously making a bit of money, but not to recover that investment right away. After those 2 years pass away, and things starts coming to grow, then you can think in short-term rentals. But the thing is, taking from your pocket to pay HOA fees and to maintain the property, that will be a bit stressing. But in case you can buy that property, put a long-term tenant, can be Dominican or a retired, charging, let's say, $800,000 per month, not making a lot of money, but at the end, you can maintain that property until things changes.
I honestly believe the overall construction is going to come to a screeching halt in Sosua. I think you're going to have certain areas that are going to do well.
Yeah.
Certain gated communities that have that great reputation and keep going.
Like Hispaniola, Ocean Village, you have a lot of...
Even Ocean Village is slowing down. When you go into glam camping, you're not having the people renting. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Right? I think where we're really going to notice the slowdown is going to be the condo complexes, people who are trying to do what I did.
Yeah.
The developers are going to come in and build a 30-unit condo.
Yeah,
you're going to see, and I think you're going to see a lot of them not get finished.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be nasty. And I think it's going to reduce the overall value of a lot of things here because you're just going to have too much basically it's going to be 2006, 7, 8, 9 all over again,
Yeah.
where things just stopped.
Doubt.
So, again, if you're going to buy something, make sure it's move-in ready, please. I say that all the time. It's sound advice. But I think as things don't get finished, as people have their places on the market, they're not going to rent them out because they got to be able to show them.
Yeah.
I think it's going to hurt a lot of people, but it's going to help a lot of
Yeah.
people. I think if you're that person that can buy, and if you're in the rental business and you at the back end of this, if you're left standing, you're going to be left standing on very solid ground.
Exactly. With the metrics, everything is like actually going down, but some people, as John says, will be affected, and some, for other people, will be an opportunity. You know, so for all those people that has that money in their account, just sitting down, at least you can make at least, let's say, at least if you make $100 per month, that's something that you can cover until the things grows at the end. And I know that Sosua, if you invest now, in 5 years minimum, it will be a great place, and a lot of people will be coming here.
I think things got a little out of control.
Yeah.
I think there was just too many people pushing, make money on Airbnb, make the investment, where I came down here to change my life. I wanted a different lifestyle. I wanted to get out of the American rat race. I wanted to slow down. I wanted to enjoy my free time. And I think that mentality is going to come back.
Yeah.
I think you're going to start seeing people buy and rent down here, or excuse me, more buy down here to have a different
Lifestyle.
instead of trying to build your empire
Yeah.
on credit.
Yeah.
You know, to be the next big guy in town.
Yeah.
That's done. That whole mentality is over.
Yeah.
It's going to go back to what really drives Sosua
Yeah.
is the love for the Caribbean, a new life,
Yeah.
enjoy your life. That's where I think it's getting back
Me
to.
too. Yeah.
Well, guys, with that being said, thank you for watching the channel. You got Manuel, the Good Life Sosua. If you're looking for a good rental, contact Manuel.
Yes.
Obviously, Casa De Compai. I'll be more than happy to rent to you. Would love the opportunity to get your business. Guys, always remember, keep private personal and personal private.
Private.
Thank you for watching.
See you, stay safe, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Adios.